Looking to get into competitive virtual reality gaming? Register and compete for free at vrmasterleague.com. Join hundreds of community members in the official Discord, where you can find a team, discuss a game, and more. Every week, teams from across the globe play for the chance to participate in the end-of-season championship tournament for prizes from league sponsors, ProTube VR, and VR Cover. Think you got what it takes? Join VR Master League and find out.
Sickness getting dangerously close to objective, though. He is going for the plant.
Operator taking shots. They know he's back by the objective room.
Kino's has no idea if Beasley managed to get past him. It's going to be a 3v3 for beginners.
But this is catastrophic for Raphael, right?
Soul defended now to the map.
God, look at this.
Kills on him. He did it! I didn't even see it!
He's getting greedy. Is he gonna get it? He gets it. He gets the knife.
A grenade returning for Sir Al, and Sir Al is down. That's how you throw a grenade.
You hear someone here?
He hears Scooby. He hears Scooby. He got Scooby. Another one coming. Operator. He got operator.
Oh!
That was two.
Oh my gosh.
Pretty exciting game with boss fight and SMG.
Yeah, we have a good chance for a good match today. So it'll be interesting to see what ends up coming from it. But
Yeah, but I think the next game will be just a wreck. SMC will destroy Cannon Fodder.
oh, you think so?
Yeah, last game I watched against Mod Squad or something.
Mm-hmm.
Cannon Fodders, and it was 0 for 2 rounds. So
Yeah.
and it feels like SMG is playing much better, or at least a little bit better. So,
Yeah.
but Cannon Fodders changed their team. Some other players will play this round, so maybe that will change it.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see what happens. So, but yeah, it's been a very good series so far. We had a very good match just now against SMC and Boss Fight. That was an intense round. I don't know if you caught any of that.
I watched the last 2 rounds. It was just the last round. I thought it is over for SMG.
I really did too. They got up, man, and then, man, Mr. Beefy just put work in and managed to get some insane kills.
Yeah.
So yeah, with...
Um,
Sorry, go ahead.
when will the next round start?
The next round, it should start hopefully within the next 10 minutes. I've messaged Sickness, and he'll give me the password once he's ready, and then I'll share the password with you, and we'll be good to go.
You know that I'm just recording?
Yes.
And not streaming?
Yes.
Okay. Do you need anything in the game? Like, I don't know. Or I'm just recording and you do your job and that's it.
Generally what we do is, I will, if you happen to use camera 2 at all, and there's stuff that might happen, I'll probably jump over to your camera 2 if you ever set it. If not, then yeah, just go ahead and record and we'll be good to go.
I'm very excited.
Oh yeah.
I hope CF will get some rounds.
It should be a good fight regardless. Let's hope so. Let's hope so for sure.
Yesterday we scrimmed against boss fight and we nearly got Suburbia against them, so it feels pretty good.
Oh dang. So yeah, it's looking good for the next season, that's for sure.
Yeah, it will be interesting.
Yeah.
But I think at least SMC, will be in the finals if they go on like that.
Oh, SMC has been playing tight, and I mean, this is going to be a big deal just because we are playing for the final tournament, so that's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. There's some exciting stuff coming for sure.
But there's no overview like in the wildcard game.
Yeah.
That shows the points and stuff, or is there one?
I'm not going to be using one. We used Buxton and Nightfire used them last rounds, and on accident for like a round happened to use the overlay instead of recording the gameplay. So we're going to be watching that carefully, and I'm not going to be using that.
No, I mean this overview about the scoring.
Oh.
So you see how many points which team has and stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure. So yeah, should be good. Oh. And also, guys, welcome back to the stream. We are going to be casting in round 2, and with that being said, here we go. We are currently waiting for Sickness to give me the password to the lobby, and then the second round is going to start. And with that being said, we are going to be looking at, so far, the standings so far worldwide, just because this is a big impact on what the league has done so far. One of the biggest things is we are also recapping the last round. Cannon Fodder will be going against SMC. Now, the thing with going against SMC like that is last round, it was absolutely intense against boss fight. It was anyone's game, left and right, people were fighting, and man, SMC managed to take both rounds right there. Barely. First round, Suburbia. And they managed to barely win 4-3. And then they managed to go into quarantine, and it was so close, left and right. Whoever was attacking was the one winning the rounds, and it came down to the wire. But finally, Volk was able to secure a round win, and it was Mr. Beefy versus 2 or 3 were left, and they managed to secure the wins. And that's impressive. I mean, SMC Tactical currently is in 5th place worldwide right now, and that's very interesting, mainly due to the fact that what's going on right now with them is they are 10-5, but they are dominating. Well, not really dominating, but so far they've won 2 rounds, and so that's looking very good for them right now. So let's hope that they are able to still keep the rounds going. It'll be interesting to see what they are able to do. And with that being said, guys, we're going to be just waiting for some stuff to go on. All of these matches are going to be casted. We're waiting for just things to get going. We got Nightfire going on his. Guys, and with that being said, I'm back. Welcome. And so one thing that's going to be really interesting that we are going to see is, in this next fight, we're going against Cannon Fodder. Now, Cannon Fodder is currently... Oh, they're not scheduled to play until 2 Eastern. Is that what the... That's 12. Oh, okay, so 20 minutes. So we're just going to probably be... We're going to keep... Oh. So that's going to be when the next round is. So we're going to just be doing some pregame stuff. We're going to show some past gameplay footage from who we're going to be going against next. Guys, the next round is going to be, and this music sounds just barely a little bit loud. Who is going to be in the next match? Well, it will be going against Cannon Fodder versus SMC Tactical, which we've already discussed. Now, one thing that is interesting is Cannon Fodder has had a higher win ratio. They're 11-6 right now compared to 10-5, which, I mean, kind of in the end goes out to being about the same, but they do have different MMR. But looking in at Cannon Fodder's record so far is they've had a pretty good season. Now, they got to be careful, though. They did go against Beginners, who was the last season champions, and with that, that was a 2-16 loss. Wow. Just really crazy, but they did beat Silent Purge 15-0. They did beat French Onward Union 16-6, and then they also went against Boss Fight, who also is a force to reckon with right there, and who just narrowly lost last round. That was a 5-15 loss for Cannon Fodder, and I mean these are just top teams, so you just got to be very careful with these teams. And SMC, like we said, currently is 10-5. And the leagues are different. In case you were wondering, the leagues are pretty different. You're going against different players. You're going against different teams. I mean, the differences on how you train, the differences on how you get ready for your matches might be completely different. And so when you are starting to go against American teams, it's going to be very interesting to see how they play and how you better prepare for those things. So that's going to be very interesting for Cannon Fodder going against SMC. Unfortunately, SMC they have been playing extremely tight and extremely well together. And so that is one thing that they are going to need to be mindful and careful about in this next round. Guys, the next round is going to be starting at 12 o'clock Eastern or at 12 Mountain Time, 2 Eastern. And for those of you wondering, that is going to be in approximately 28 minutes. They are going to put the room up about 10 minutes early, so in 8 minutes. So we're going to be looking at a couple of things. So with that being said, guys, if you do have any predictions, feel free to say. Who do you think is going to win this one? What do you think the scores are going to be? Now, the interesting about this is, guys, they are going to be able to ban one map from each team. SMC Tactical, one who I would actually probably want to ban from them, is Suburbia. They are dominant on Suburbia. They play tough, they play tight, they play very well coordinated on Suburbia, and because of that, I would probably ban that map from them. On the flip side, with Cannon Fodder, I don't know anything about them, which is bad of me, but with that being said, with going against Cannon Fodder, this is where studying your opponent comes very crucial, and that is one thing that I would have done in preparation if I had been in this tournament, is once they announced the matchups, man, I would have been studying these teams. I would have been figuring out, hey, this is where SMC is strong. This is where they like to go on these maps. This is how they want to defend. This is what they generally do. And then I map it out for my team, since I'm the captain, and then I would go in and make sure that we do at least have that memorized, giving us, if anything, a little bit more of an advantage, hoping that we are able to secure that kind of stuff going on for us. Now, SMC Tactical, they've been practicing, they've been training, and they've been changing up the team a little bit. They have a couple of more people at it. Mr. Beefy is back on the team. He has returned. He went on to the reservists for a while, and because of that, you know, Sickness was just like, dude, man, I need you back, man. We close, we tight, it's good to go. They also did manage to pick up Captain Soda. He was on my team, Animal House, but they managed to secure him. And we'll see how that ends up going for them. We haven't seen any gameplay from Captain Soda yet. Oh, it was 15-0 because of Smurf on that. Got it. Oh, yeah. Sorry, good catch there. So the big reason, they did just say, Buxton did say that it was 15-0 because of Smurf. Smurf, unfortunately, did come out with cheats, which is something that is not looked highly on in the league. And so because of that, unfortunately, that was one of the repercussions. And also, Smurf has now been banned, and you know, it's just one of those things. Also, guys, side note, little bit happier of a note, this league has officially been sponsored by ESL, which, in case you guys haven't known, wow, ESL is probably one of the bigger esports leagues out there, sponsoring leagues, and they have teamed up with Oculus to come together to play this tournament which is where we are going to be watching the finals in London. Ladies and gents, the VR Master League is happy to announce a collaboration with ESL Gaming and Oculus. Guys, the largest esports company out there. Now, at the same time, the top 4 teams are going to be coming out of the round robin stage, which so far SMC is looking very good to be able to do that, and they are going to be coming into the ProTube VR and VR Cover 2018 Championship and will fly to the Invitational in Leicester, UK. I can't pronounce that. You know, I don't know my United Kingdom areas, but guys, the tournament is going to be taking place just under a month from now, June 15th to 17th of 2018. Guys, this is huge for the league right now, and this will be really cool to see. This league has been building up, and now here is the final moments of which we have built up to. And wow, this event also, just so you guys know, is associated with Stack Up. Now, Stack Up is a charity to support U.S. and Ally veterans with their gaming, and therefore a select few veterans also will be able to be flown out there and invited as well to participate. So that's incredibly fun. So anyway, if you do happen to know people who are there and you are a part of the Discord, there is a form going out which allows you to be able to submit those veterans who have played for a chance for them to be able to participate in this. Now guys, in the final tournament that is going to be sponsored this next month, the players who win will be able to split with their team a $10,000 grand prize in United States currency. What? Yeah, that's right, guys. So we are going to have some other collabs coming in with that and some good gameplay. And guys, that is just going to be an absolute joy to see, and hopefully is going to give some more some more structure and some more light on this league. So that'll be very interesting and very fun to see, and it's going to be very exciting. Now, also on top of that, guys, we are going to be taking a look at what this is looking like. So, SMC Tactical took both rounds. Mob Squad also took both rounds against Cannon Fodder. So right now, Mob Squad and SMC Tactical are tied. Now, in case it happens to be a huge tie and they do need to decide which 4 teams are going to be decided, it will go down more so to the points scored per rounds. So that'll be very interesting to see. Now, of course, at the same time, this will be a big round for Cannon Fodder. They are going against the undefeated team. They are going to need Leicester. It's pronounced Leicester. Thank you. There's a lot of letters in there, man. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Thank you for that correction. And at the same time, Boss Fight versus Mob Squad. Boss Fight's going to need to win this one in order to be able to come back and still have a chance of making it to the United Kingdom for that final tournament. That's going to be absolutely huge. So we need to be careful about that. There is going to be some exciting stuff coming that way. Next round is going to still start, guys, in about 12 minutes. Hang in there tight. But guys, oh my gosh, if you want to watch an amazing match, watch the Boss Fight versus SMC Tactical. That was an insane round of it going back and forth and just some crazy plays being made. So also, would like to also say a great thank you to ProTube VR, who has also sponsored this league. They are a partner with us and have put together some amazing prizes for those who win. Generally, for those who win, you do get a gold ProTube. Now, that's kind of fun. And so it'll be very interesting to see what happens. Now, also, on top of that, we are also partnered with VR Cover. So that is very interesting. VR Cover, man, I use one. I haven't got one for my Vive Pro yet, but VR Cover, it just helps breathe. It helps it make it more comfortable, and it makes it all good to go. So, with that being said, guys, we are going to be still looking in at a couple of things. Now, let me pull up some old gameplay and stuff. We're going to be looking in at that. On a side note, the royal wedding is happening today, but that'll be very interesting to see. But I do think the Onward tournament is getting a few more views than the royal wedding. I'm just saying. Anyway, guys, with that being said, 14-minute video. We are going to be watching some clutch plays and epicness coming in. Enjoy.
Criminals and full of murderers because it isn't. It's full of nice people just like
Even though they dropped the first initial player. Mixologist now here.
Mixologist coming around now.
First
He's gonna get taken out by Cygnus if he's not careful.
Yeah, he's gonna
Cygnus
come
looking in the wrong direction.
Yeah, Cygnus is looking in the wrong direction. He must have heard this voice, so he knows that there's a player here too.
Ready for possible.
Such good awareness. Yeah,
He's
great
like a
awareness.
psychic attacker right now, knowing exactly where the enemy gonna be. Poking, panicking, running in.
Yeah.
No defender now.
Look at their positions right now.
He's taken down. Mixologist making amazing plays.
That is
SMC Tacticals defend.
that is the hero play. He did not have many seconds left.
Tossing some grenades over. Oh my gosh.
That's smoke.
What the heck? A fantastic toss from Woods. Right on top of Thunder, and Jizzy Pants hears these shots.
Killinger, though, pushing out a little wide. Not seeing Jizzy Pants
Jizzy
yet.
Pants is totally distracted. He's not looking to his right. He spots Killinger, takes him out. Spots Peasley, takes him
Gets
out.
Peasley. Woods is pushing.
Jizzy Pants just died from fall damage.
No!
But yeah, Scooby is worried about someone beneath him. Look, you can see him signaling the operator, beneath me, beneath me.
That is so cool how they have used so much hand signals this tournament.
Yeah, it's coming in. I've seen it a couple times already today too. And here comes the there's a potential trade here between operator and Scooby. Operator peeking that corner, checking, making sure no one's there.
And it is 4
Look at
on
Scooby.
2 right now.
Wow, he peeks over the ledge, but then gets traded with Killinger.
I guess a quick trade kill. He must have seen the other guy. But this is catastrophic for Raphael, right?
Sole defender now to the map.
God,
He
look
comes
at
down,
this.
kills Auto finally.
But he needs to rush the objective right now. It's a
And
one-on-one.
This is exactly what he's doing.
No,
Thunder
it's not.
Pilot,
It's
Norseman. It's 2 on 1.
It's oh my God, he's gonna clutch this. You know, look at this. If he wins this,
Oh no, it's
that's gonna be the hero play of the century. Oh look, it's so close.
Oh no, Norseman gets
What
it.
a oh my
Raphael
God.
almost turning the tide.
That would have been a
What
4
a way
versus
to
1.
finish.
Yeah.
What an amazing set of games.
And Viper's doing a good job using the fence for cover. It is hard to see someone through that fence, and now he's
Peasley
prone in
making-
the flower garden.
Ooh, Peasley's about to catch 2 here potentially. Oop, trades with 1. Nope, Kibo grabs him. Now he's charging down towards Smoils. Smoils backing up just in time. Smoils down. Kibo trade. Viper pushing forward. Oh! Kensai down. No, operator tag.
They tie it up.
Going for Kensai here. Does get him.
Gets Kensai.
Minute 30. They have plenty of time to push this objective. Smoils is in here. Oh,
And gone.
traded.
Is this going to be the win?
Yeah, Jizzy Pants is storming. Yeah, this is for the win. You're absolutely right. If they can win this match, they win this. Yeah, if they win this match, they win the map. They're dropping back. Peasley and Woods concerned about the potential flank, and Jizzy Pants is there.
But Otto's on the other side.
Jizzy takes out Peasley.
Woods is going to be gone with Otto, and it is over.
I don't think he knows Mad Scientist is up there.
Mad Scientist better be quick about this, because Dakin's a kill him.
Over here by the big air conditioner. Oh, Dakin's gonna get him.
Behind you.
Oh,
Oh my!
oh, did he run out of ammo?
Did you kill him? He must have.
I think he ran out of
I
ammo.
think he did, yeah.
Oh! What a grenade out of Mad Scientist.
He pushes a little bit further than normal and gets up into this position, preventing the move around this east side.
Yeah, and that's going to be huge, especially since 3 of them are going that way.
Jizzy Pants tags 1.
Goodbye to 1. Okay, we need 4 more.
And Smoles is gone, one of their main attackers.
So Icy Woods didn't think it was directly at him. There we go. There are the shots just randomly at the fountain, trying to convince Icy Woods, hey, I don't know what's going on. Maybe you should peek this window, have a little look, and pick up a free kill.
Jizzy Pants calling it out and going to his safe spot behind that vent.
Everyone needs their safe space when you're on the roof.
Killinger's cooking a grenade. Oh, no, he's not. He's holding his weapon.
Kensai is going to start sneaking around, though.
Yeah, Kensai coming.
Pushing it.
Ooh,
Take
Jizzy
it
tags
out.
1.
Very well played.
Here's
Killinger
the other.
sneaking around also.
Oh.
And take it out. Don't even mess with Jizzy. What are you doing?
Weather balloon's tucked in this corner. Let's see what Smoils does here. He's going to drop down. Oh! The drop shot from Smoils, and now he's in objective boon. He's capping.
Is he gonna get capped?
Operator has no idea.
They have no idea.
There's one behind, but Smoils with a fantastic move, and now he's in objective, putting in the code.
Are you kidding? They're gonna do playing it nice and calm.
Oh, here comes Thunder.
Auto's firing. While Auto's firing, Thunder Pilot's moving up to the main
right
building.
behind Weather Balloon. Weather hears him.
Weather Balloon might get
Weather
taken
hears
out.
him.
No, they missed each other.
Weather doesn't. How are they missing this?
I think that's what Ransom thinks.
Yep. Oh wow, look at this. This is too intense. One attacker down. Mad Scientist just went down in the mansion. Oh my god, look at this! Ransom and Mixologist, less than a meter away from each other. They could literally high five right now.
None of them wants to commit.
Any noise. If
Oh,
Ransom makes any
oh,
noise.
no.
Oh, Mixologist hears
Yeah,
it.
he knows, because he hears the noise. He's gonna shoot.
He's looking for the movement.
He's gonna shoot through.
Where's the shot? Where's the shot?
There we go.
There
Now
it
he
is.
sees him.
Taking that risk, especially with Killinger now pushing up. Going for that kill, and he gets it!
Reload! He saw Killinger and was pulling the trigger, and Punkit gonna have to peek up over this ledge here. He knows Sherlock is there, misses the shot. Sherlock now sees him, shots missed there as well. Punkit gonna rotate back around, and Nate coming out in towards him. He's gonna go up to the second story. A flashbang. Stumpy knows he's here. They have the information. Pone shots out, nails one. Stumpy knows he's in there. He has a minute 35. Plenty of time to make any sort of move he wants here. Getting a reload off. Expediter over by the objective. Shots coming out. Pwnecake grabs a third. It is Pwnecake and Expediter left. Expediter inside the objective room. Shots coming out. Expediter doesn't know where he is, and now Pwnecake knows exactly where Expediter is. Expediter rotating back outside that room. If he peeks outside this, Pwnecake may have heard the audio, and he actually might be able to cap if he makes a maneuver here. Expediter gonna have to come out and check. And Pwnecake with a fantastic run back. Viper pops up and snags Woods. Really nice play from Viper, somehow suspecting that, and now they're trying to go on the inside, and Kibo and Viper also ready for that move too.
Beginners have been calling things out though, and Viper and Kibo have been picking up on that.
Look at Viper's position. Absolutely fantastic cover. And he'll pop up and take out Smoils here at any second. Smoils. Viper snags Smoils. Kibo down from Kensai. Viper's going to have to push up towards Kensai. Do they have anyone else that's on the other side of Kensai? Yes, they do. They have two more over by the Humvee. And
30 seconds.
Yeah, this is not looking good. A 2v4 situation here. Viper got the res up on Kibo, and now Kensai's going to try and make this push. Yep, snags one.
Viper's gone.
No, Kibo's gone. Viper's still up. 12 seconds, 10.
Left, though.
Viper about to get a kill here. Snags one. Manages to get them a win. 2v2 situation now. Lots of suppressive fire coming out from Driver of Car. Driver of Car now using that. Pushing up, tagging when he's on the objective. He's going to go for the cap. Who was their last one? It looks like it's Expediter. Expediter doesn't know they're on the objective. He has no idea they're on the objective, and here comes the cap coming in from Driver of Car, going to get them 5-2 for SMC Tactical. Expediter just a hair late on getting Driver of Car. Out. Peasley's right up in there. Peasley not seeing Weather Balloon, gets Weather Balloon. Now he's pushing up towards objective. Kibo doesn't know Peasley's there. Peasley wrapping around. He probably hears...
Uh-oh.
Oh,
he might be able to get this plant.
Yeah, Peasley's gonna go for a stealth cap, very likely. If he decides to not peek here.
Go,
Kibo manages to tag one.
You got this. Go, Peasley.
Entering in the code now. Viper doesn't know he's over there. Peasley's punching it in. Kibo holding him. Kibo's has no idea Peasley managed to get past him. This is gonna be a 3v3 for beginners.
15 seconds.
The comeback is real. Peasley struggling to enter the code.
Peasley.
And look at this, as Viper suppresses, they move along that west side. It's just fantastic plays from these guys. And everyone, look at that, everyone dropping back from that suppressive fire. They don't want to be around it. Oh boy, that Thunder managed to get 2 kills in the backside, and now it's a 2v4 situation instantly, just like that. Thunder, that position in the back paying off, it looks like.
Anyone's game.
Yeah.
I mean, wow. And it's crazy to see the timing that these teams are.
Basically at the base of this pole. Like, we just need it just over the...
Yeah, this is incredible. Killinger and Woods both converging in at the same time. Totally planned, mixed, defending back here.
They got to be careful though, because Norseman is watching from across the street.
But he's not peeking. He's watching that east lane.
They're running upstairs.
They're inside. They can cap the
objective. Oh no, they are inside. They can cap.
Mix and Norseman are in there. They have 3 guys inside. They have complete control of the objective. Tensai is capping. He's putting in the code. They have no clue. This is going to be 2 points for Global.
They capped.
Beginners.
Beginners win.
An incredible move from them. They dominated that round.
He's going for the camp plant from there. Seven sneaking around. He's going to get the kill. He's got it. He's going for the knife. He's getting greedy. He's getting greedy. Is he going to get it? He gets it. He gets the knife. Burning Chrome wins their first round with the knife. Oh, man. Now that is awesome. That is awesome. Oh man, I can't take a risk like that in a league match. I never can. I don't know why. I want to play it safe like that. I can't take out my knife and sneak up behind. I would much rather.
Yeah, Dizzy Pants is trying to wrap around from behind. Spots Kensai, tags Kensai. Killinger now crossing with the smokes. Right towards Otto. Gets Otto, and now he's in objective room. Mixologist is going to have to push here, or else they can potentially cap on that corner. Mix, yeah, is crashing around the corner now, looking for Killinger. Wraps in the bend there. Peasley's about to peek. Peasley tags Killinger. Smoyle's tossing out some suppressive fire, and they have him on the corner. Peasley is capturing Norseman. Won't be able to get in there. Jizzy Pants is down in the back, and Killinger is capturing the objective right now. Peasley is. Norseman is right there. Peasley's punching in the code. I wonder what's taking so long. Norseman not rounding the corner.
Yeah, they're all in that area.
Oh, that's a team
Was that
kill.
friendly fire?
That was. Ooh.
And they've also got a defender in there,
about
too.
to engage with Eric.
Oh!
He
A
had to
pistol
reload.
duel.
Yeah.
Viper could get behind the sandbags without Woods seeing him, potentially.
Yeah. And it looks like that just
Woods
might
missed
happen.
him. And Viper's crossed.
Viper just slithering along like a snake in the grass.
Woods now pretty exposed, and he thinks something's up. He's trying to get close to objective just to make sure a cap's not coming through.
That's dangerous though, because yeah, there's not a lot of cover there. But
Look
I
at
do
these
like
two
how he
guys.
flipped a red card. That's kind of fun.
That's a good move. Viper right here. Woods about to peek.
Do it.
Shots out towards Viper.
Oh!
He's on the objective. It's actually, if he gets, this can be catastrophic. That's such a good play.
What is
Look
happening?
at this.
There's two on the objective.
Yeah, he didn't see it
There's two people entering the objective.
at the same time. Oh, Kensai saw it. Oh, and he missed the other guy. Look at this. Wow.
How is it taking so long to enter this code?
I can't. Yeah, because Kensai didn't see him, and there he goes.
That's it. It's a win.
That's it.
3v1 now.
But Otto's in very good position.
Yeah, he might be able to take out Operator here, unless Operator's watching that window.
And he's got 30 seconds though. We got to keep that in mind. They only have seconds
Yeah,
left.
he's going to
Try
have to
get
move. He
this
just checked his watch, so he knows, and now he's going to be over there. Operator taking shots. They know he's back by the objective room. He's going to try.
He's going for the plant.
Nope, he hears someone here.
He hears Scooby. He hears Scooby. He got Scooby. Another one coming.
Gets one,
Operator.
gets
He
two.
got Operator.
Oh!
That was too close.
Oh my gosh.
Too close.
Look at Cygnus's position. Look at Cygnus's position.
Look at this, yeah.
He's like about 7 meters away from the objective right now, and Global Camp have no idea.
This is very typical Cygnus.
Oh my God, this could be this could be history in the making right now.
Yeah, but Thunderpilot is gonna
Thunderpilot's
see
doing
him.
a quick check. Oh no, Thunderpilot's gonna see him.
Yeah, Cygnus
Oh
gets sick now.
no, so much patience.
I'm sure Beasley can hear him on the other side of that. And I think Woods hears him too now, and Woods is about to peek.
Beasley might be able to hear him, but he's not moving yet.
Woods grabs Jizzy Otto. Oh, getting tagged once. Blind firing over the hill. Peasley rotating around.
He doesn't have time though. 50 seconds. He has to run up, I think.
Viper is just taking too much time here.
He's taking too much time.
9 seconds.
This is such a glorious approach, but he's not gonna have time.
Yeah,
It's a
he
real
had, like,
shame because he's not gonna be spotted. Oh, and he starts doing the code now. This is
Really, I don't understand.
so
what he's
close.
thinking
Hey,
there. If
This
he
is
just,
such-
I mean, that was fantastic.
Alright guys, that was actually perfect timing because here we go. We are loading in right now to the room and it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Okay, So once we get that loaded in, we'll switch over cameras and we'll get that going for you. And again, guys, it's Cannon Fodder versus SMC Tactical. What are they going to do? Who's going to win? What are the possibilities? I don't know. Well, in the end, though, we are probably going to see a... the biggest thing is this team going to come out undefeated? Is SMC going to still be able to reign undefeated? So, it looks like also SMC, we are on Bazaar, and it looks like SMC is going to be on the Marsoc side. Meanwhile, Cannon is going to be over on the Volk side. Now, with that being said, guys, at the same time, we've seen gameplay, we've had multiple matches be broadcasted for both teams. We've been able to see a lot of good gameplay coming from them. Now, the thing that we need to be careful of is, you know, not counting out Cannon Fodder. Mainly because, I mean, Gag has done extremely well and getting some good plays. Skid Row also. A couple of players. Dobo, I do not quite recognize him, but that's okay. It'll be interesting to see how he ends up doing. And we are waiting for one more to join that. So, I'm going to get the league channel pulled up on my screen so that we are able to make sure. And if you guys have any comments and stuff, I'll be able to watch and respond. So, yeah, here we go, guys. What are your predictions for this match? First map is going to be Bazaar, like I said. And hopefully we get some good plays going. So we're going to be setting up some cameras real quick for y'all. We're going to be going 3, then 4, and then after that, let's go 5. 6. It's like Sesame Street. It's all good. 7. We're going to learn how to count to 10 today. But, yeah, it should be good. 8. You set it up in a circle at, like, major points so that you are able to quickly hit. And now, at the same time, now I know, hey, if they're over at, you know, the blue Humvee, if we hit, you know, over at 4, 5, you know, we're able to see where they might be. If they're over at Bazaar, we know that's... Uh-oh. No worries. We'll get that going. Got it. So, with that said, I think it's safe to say that Gecko's in the room, and he has changed some of my cameras, but that's okay. Hoochie! He's in the room! Hoochie's actually probably one of my favorite League players, so it's always a joy to have him here. Here we go, guys. It looks like all 5 are in the room, and the first objective is going to be the Mini Bazaar objective. Now, the thing to note, and to know about the Mini Bazaar objective, is a lot of the times they are going to be coming in from the west side right here and pushing up through here. And we generally have a person who hides right around here. He generally hides in the boxes around here or in this alleyway back here. With that being said, they generally have 2 or 3 that come around and move in through here. They're able to get some suppression over to here and move in that way. Now, the scary part is... we also have some people who come in through the Bazaar over here. We generally have 1 in this building and 1 in this building, and generally 1 in this building. So you gotta kind of move through. You can go up this alleyway, and you can peek in to see if there's going to be people there. But in the end, it'll be very interesting to see what they are going to do and how they are going to decide to play right here. Just waiting for a few more people to load on in. Thank you guys for your patience. I definitely appreciate it. It means a lot. Once we get this game going, it should go actually pretty smoothly. That's the hope, right? Now, these are both teams who have been... Let's see. Also, the headline for the game is very wrong. Let me take a look. Oh, shoot. Yeah, no kidding. They did not change that. Let me fix that real quick. Thank you for that catch. Okay, information is updated. If you would refresh, you'd be able to see that. So, thank you for that. Definitely appreciate that notice. So everything's going to be accurate and correct. And with that said, guys, we are just waiting for them to talk. Let me listen in real quick, see what they're...
We don't know what to do now.
Yeah, we're waiting for the actual caster to be ready.
Yeah, we're ready here.
I know.
Good to go where you guys are.
Thank you. Goodness. Alright. CF, good to see you, gentlemen. We'll see you on the other side.
Okay, so it turns out they were waiting for us. Good to know. So with that said, here we go. Where is the first spawn going to be? And there they go. They loaded in at tank. And it will be SMC who's going to be attacking first. Now the nice part about this is they are going to be able to run up the street.
Yeah, watch out for that long shot.
I think we push hard and fast. I need one of you guys as soon as we get up here. I'm going to flower bags. I'm watching the front. Keep your eyes on the pillars, and one of you look up to the north here in the corner. Up to the next room.
They got to be careful. One did manage to sneak in. Landon Jordan spotted him and started to shoot. But it's too late. They've already been able to cross. 4 of them have already been able to push up. More shots fired. Dubo moving in. Moving in, taking out Honey Half. Taking out another one. Pone Cake's right there. He's called out 2 down. He's moving out. Pone Cake. Oh, doesn't take out Pone Cake though. Skid Row's going to be able to have a shot on Landon Jordan soon. Takes out Landon Jordan, but gets the trade. Oh man, the quick rush has left it down to where all of a sudden Mr. Beefy is the last man standing. Now they do got to be careful right now because they do have one cannon fodder member flanking around. And so he's got to be really careful on that time because if 2 are taken out, then Mr. Beefy's going to have time to be able to plant. Mr. Beefy gets the kill. He's moving into the blue room right now to get some cover. They do know where he's at now. Timmy will be able to watch. More shots fired, and that's the last one. The flanker just got taken out. Mr. Beefy putting in some work here. He has no idea where the last one is, but it is almost safe to assume where they are. But he doesn't know that he's the last one, possibly. Shots fired, and Mr. Beefy gets taken out. Cannon Fodder getting that first win. Wow. Close game. Mr. Beefy also managed to get the kill, moving up 5-1, taking out the entire team. But at the same time, that rush around with Dobo really helped his team in coming together to be able to get some intense kills to where after Dobo got the 2 kills, Skid Row was able to take out Landon Jordan and then also snag another kill to where in the end Mr. Beefy was the last one. So well played on that part. Good job with the rush on Cannon Fodder's part. And here we go. The next objective is going to be Blue Room Humvee. One thing that was very interesting and also that Global Kim did say is when you do come out with callouts for your team, one thing that you want to do is make them as simple as possible so that the memorization is easier. And one of the things that they did say is like literally they call that objective Blue Room Humvee because hey, we know exactly where that is and it's just super easy to memorize once you know and understand the map. So, here we go again. Round 2. Are they going to be able to hold the map, and what are they going to do? Some shots fired. They know where they spawned. Sickness is watching. He's in an interesting position, a unique position, but he might be able to get taken out by Gag if he pops up a little bit. Meanwhile, here are their positions right now. Uh-oh. Sickness might have a shot on tank. He's called out. Shots fired. He managed to snag one. Great shot by Sickness. Gag now knows exactly where he's at. A frag that somehow did not get Sickness. I don't know how that one did not land. Ooh, they have a flank around coming. Sickness taking out another. It's gonna have to be up to Gag right here. Another one taken out, down but not out. The defensive SMC has been really good. Gag pokes out, manages to snag Sickness. Position's given away. Landon Jordan's on the objective. At the same time, they got to be careful, though. They are having a flank around right there and running up to Humvee. Timmy's also running into some problems. He's going to have one person to worry about here. Oh, no, a frag right where he does not want it. Did not land on frags. That's two frags that haven't, I thought were supposed to kill the person, and they actually managed to not. I thought Gag was out for sure. At the same time, Timmy's going to need to be very careful with his peek out. Gag just got taken down, Timmy being the last man standing. Timmy just got taken out. Tied it up. 1-1. So with that being said, Sickness was the only one to be taken out that game, and that was by Gag. Although I think a couple of nades should have been able to snag at least Sickness. Sickness and Gag, for some reason, are impervious to grenades, I guess. Because something should have happened, and it didn't. So, who knows? But yeah, I would have assumed that it would have been able to go at that point. So here we go, the countdown again, next round. Now what's going to happen? Because it is the Czar. So, and they managed to get the east spawn with that. So with that being said, it'll be very interesting to see how they are able to move in. Now, so the biggest thing about this is generally you are able to surround this objective. Oh man, we already have one running all the way up. That's going to be Gag in that position again. Some pre-fired shots from Sickness, adding some distraction, making them focus on there. Nothing's probably going to happen with that. Meanwhile, everyone is flanking a round. This is what it looks like. Now the scary part is yes, they have 3 on objective, but they don't have a lot of people watching from behind. 1 taken out. What? Whoopsie. Come on. Hoochie managing to snag 1 in an alleyway looking out a window. Pone Cake, though. He's going to need to be a little bit careful right here with how he's moving. They have an idea of where they are flanking around. At the same time, we do have 1 sneaking in. Mr. Beefy is coming in from behind. As long as he's quiet, he'll be able to sneak in with little resistance. He manages to snag 1 at the window. Good move by Mr. Beefy. Distraction smoke. That's going to get them to look behind. Meanwhile, the people on the side are going to start making their move in. Now, Gag's going to be moving in. And possibly be taken out by Sickness coming in from behind. They're moving in well so far. Another smoke coming out. 4 left on one team, 2 left on the other. This is going to be a close one. They have their work cut out from them, and they have to be careful that Mr. Beefy doesn't sneak in on the first floor and get a cap. That is a very big possibility, but both of them are on objective. Smokes are out. They're going to start making their move in. Another one taken out. Dobo's the last man standing now. They're moving in. Mr. Beefy's going in for the cap. He's going to get it. He's going to get it. He moves in. He got it! Dobo was not able to secure that, unfortunately. And they got the cap. Moving up. SMC 3, 2, 1. Wow. That was intense, guys. Just all around. You got to be so careful with that, though, because with it being that objective, you got to be very careful because it is so easy for them to come in from all different angles, and there's about 3 or 4 different spots where they can easily hide and be able to cap on. And so that's just food for thought when you are attacking, and one thing to remember. And in this case, SMC was very well coordinated, very well organized, and they were able to take that win. So now, here we go. Same objective. Is SMC going to be able to come back? It'll be interesting to see.
Stay in the
Sickness is in a good position. The only problem is he does have to be careful with the wood. Taken out right away. Cannon Fodder taking up 1 man already. And this is something that they do need. They need to win this round. Just because if they don't, SMC will win the first round with a striking 4-0. At the same time, this is where people are looking at going. So far, it is 4-4 now. Some more shots fired. They're mainly just trying to get picks off right now. Another one taken off. Looks like we got a flanker coming in.
Room across the middle street objective.
Landon, are you watching behind us to the left?
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on it.
Pwnecake is currently trying to flank up and around. Now that was something that we didn't exactly think people would see. He's using the stairs. Now one thing that's interesting about the stairs is you are able to peek, and he does secure that kill, and you are able to get that person. So he managed to use that so far. Pwnecake's been able to secure 3 kills so far. So food for thought there. Very well played. Hoochie's down and almost out. Gag's gonna need to be careful here. I'm actually very surprised with how Gag is moving. He's going for the Hoochie revive, which is very awesome. Good job. That'll put 2 up. That's going to be a very big move right there. And he just got the kill. Now, double peeking, that's going to be interesting, especially because Gag has an idea of where he's at, but doesn't exactly know. Pwnecake finally finishing off his kill. That's a very nice job right there. Oh, there we go. Gag was just a little bit too out in the open, and they were able to spot him all the way from objective and taking him out. So far, guys, with the kills, Mr. Beefy 10 and 1, and Pwnecake 7 and 1. Are you kidding me? That's absolutely insane. But here we go, guys. Here we go. We are getting some good gameplay going, and we are moving maps. Now, what is going to be the next map? I don't know. I was asking you guys. But the point is, guys, most of them are escorts, so odds of us seeing a new one, new room is very high. Yep, we are going to be seeing a new room.
What map do you want?
Yeah, let him pick. Yeah.
So far they are discussing what map to pick. Cannon Fodder has had a tough time this season. That was the first point they've gotten in this tournament, unfortunately. And so they are going to need to win this map.
We choose quarantine. Hello?
Alright.
Oh, can we host on quarantine? What was the code again?
2797.
2797.
Okay, you guys didn't hear that. But anyway, guys, we're going to be loading back into the room. Man, these tournaments always get me excited for league matches. It's like, yeah, man, this is going to be awesome. Like, I want to play right now. I want to play with my team. I want to go into a league match. I just want to have a good time. Like, oh, it's so exciting. Now, and the thing with that, guys, is if you do want to be a part of the team, please feel free to join the Discord. We do have a Team Finder chat where you are able to say how many hours you've played, where you're from, what time zone you're in, and all that stuff. And then you are able to either start your own team or join an existing team. It is a very exciting time, guys. I will post the Discord into the chat if you are interested in joining. Anyway, guys, we are currently waiting for for the lobby to actually be made, and then I will post that for you. And it just got made, so yeah, here we go. Alright guys, we've joined the correct room now and we are loading in. I will let the team know that we are ready to go. Expect some good gameplay here. Let's hope that they have some things going for them. Alright guys. Oh. Okay, and we are good to go in here when you guys are.
Yeah, but you have to have a proof that you're going. So we need, yeah.
They said they were ready, but
yeah, we're ready.
Alright, have fun.
Alright guys, good luck, have fun.
Good luck, enjoy boys. Remember, this could be your ticket to Coventry, Leicester, sorry.
Leicester. That's a beautiful place.
Okay, we're gonna be listening.
Good luck.
Yeah, they better do.
I think I'd rather go to Coventry.
Yeah. Still, you've got the Asian community in Leicester. I thought it was a fun place to go and hang out. Right. Oh, 2, 3.
3 right, 3 right, 2 left.
Okay, while they're moving in, we are getting things going. Ooh, crossing the street. They receive a little bit of crossfire right there. And I receive a little bit of a mouse sensitivity. With that being said, though, Hoochie's still trying to get some fire. This is what it's looking like for them so far. Everyone is still up. A couple of people have received some fire. 2 being inside the burning office, and 1 moving around into the gas station. Hoochie's going to need to be very careful with that office. Same with Timmy as he's coming around the corner. It's very easy to be spotted and taken out, especially when you have a shot like Landon Jordan. He's going to be spotted. He's got to be. He managed to get some shots off. Not securing a kill, though. He is still up and good to go. With that being said, on the defense side, this is what it looks like. Mr. Beefy and Landon Jordan are together right now. That is something we saw against SMC and Boss Fight, so. Cannon Fodder can still stop SMC. Last time we saw SMC, it was anytime they were attacking, they ended up losing. And we just lost 1. We just lost 2. That was a big deal right there and a big move right there for them. It looks like they only have 2 left. They just managed to take out the mid-burning building, and that is absolutely huge. At the same time, the sickness is kind of poking out. They got to be careful about the people coming in from the side. Pone Cake, though, is going to be... Uh-oh, Sickness is running in. This is going to be dangerous. Sickness gets 1. Took out Gag.
Last one. I got the guy at ambulance or glass. There's only 1 left.
Uh-oh. And just like that, the tide has turned again.
Wait, right here. He's in front of ambulance, between ambulance and glass right now. I need help.
And taken out. SMC securing the first one. Good call-outs by Sickness right there. Communication is key right here. They only did lose 2 people that entire attack, so not too bad. SMC so far has been a dominating force in this league. So far have won 3 rounds so far, securing them first place. Now, the biggest thing and the thing that will decide who also gets to go is going to be if Boss Fight is able to take down Mob Boss. Or, yeah, Mob Boss. Mob Squad. Sorry, is able to take down Mob Squad, then that will still be up in the air on if Boss Fight is able to go to the finals tournament. So that'll be interesting. So, meanwhile, we are just waiting. It looks like we have one who is going out real quick, and he will be back soon. This is going to be a quick, possibly a quick match. Guys, also, just so you know, the final match of the day, it will be SMC versus Mob Squad, which is going to be absolutely huge, and that'll be hosted here by Buxton, so you're going to want to tune into that, let me tell you. And then Boss Fight versus Cannon Fodder over on the League Channel 1. So that's going to be a big one right there for you guys, and that will be at around 4 o'clock Eastern Time, or 2000 UTC. For those of you wondering if you want to do some math with that, you know, you can. You're welcome to. You're welcome to. So it's been exciting, but each round is about 2 hours apart. And then also tomorrow, guys, we're going to be starting at the same time. That's about 12 Eastern or 1600 UTC. So keep that in mind and look forward to that. That's going to decide on who in the second league, in the second bracket, is going to be making it to be able to go to the United Kingdom for the final tournament and a chance at winning $10,000. So right here, it looks like they are getting the semi-truck objective. That's going to be interesting right there. Cannon is going to need to win this one, though, to keep in the round. You do not want to give this up. Meanwhile, they're coming in from a different angle. They're watching one angle, and meanwhile, they're coming in from a completely different angle. That's something that you are going to need to be careful with. They're moving in nice and slow, though. There's a lot of open ground, and so you got to be careful. Sickness has a chance, and he is taken out. You got to be careful with that. Great shot, though, by Cannon Fodder right there, making it a 4v5 match. Now, one thing that we got to be careful about, too. Dobo right there turns the corner, gets another kill secured. He now knows where they're at. Did he communicate that to his team, though? Honeyhalf is going to be right there coming up. Now he communicates it, but he was too close to Honeyhalf. Honeyhalf now knows where he's at. He's able to hear him. Dobo has no idea that Honeyhalf is getting so close. And he is taken out. With that being said, it is 3-on-3 left. Hoochie is right next to the objective under a semi-truck. Let's hope that trailer does not fall over. It will kill him. It won't, though, guys, in case you were wondering. It won't, but one can hope. That'd be pretty funny. One all the way running in. Taken out from downtown. Wow. Meanwhile, this is what the defense is looking like and how the offense is attacking. It looks like Cannon's going to be able to win this one. But don't count it out yet. Why? Who's the last one? Taking bets. Oh, Mr. Beefy and Pone Cake are still up. Luckily, it is known that Mr. Beefy is the real OG. Another one was just taken out at tank. That's scary. And with that being said, there's only 2 left. Mr. Beefy did just get taken out, so it's up to Pone Cake. What's he going to do? He's still in a decent position, though, and he has a good idea, with hearing where people are at, what that's going to do. So he just needs to be careful in moving in. He has plenty of time left, though. If he can just be stealthy about it, he has a chance to be able to move in and possibly go for a gap. That's the tough part about this, guys, is we know exactly where everyone's at, and right now Pone Cake has no idea. On top of that, there also is a pressure of playing in this league match with so much at stake. But SMC does have a little bit more of breathing room than Cannon Fodder. Why does it keep changing on me? I need to fix that. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, he's going to check and secure the roof first. Meanwhile, at the same time, there is one on top of the roof. So he's got to be very careful with how he moves in. He's moving in so quietly. Now the thing to... Oh, that little dip just gave away his position. And his gun's going to be poking out around this corner. Oh, but he wasn't watching this corner. They're both just sneaking around each other. They have no idea where each other are. Ponecake thinks the roof is safe. It's not. He's going to get taken out right now. What the... There we go. That took a moment, but they managed to finally get the kill. Cannon securing it, moving up 1-1. That was just a very close moment. I almost didn't want to get out of that first-person mode, mainly due to the fact that I wasn't quite sure where the camera might jump to. So to keep it safe, I did just zoom. I did just stay on him. And that was the reasoning behind that. So, guys, the next round is going to be, glass building objective. Now, that'll be very interesting, mainly because the thing to remember is there are about 4 different really good spots that you are going to be able to cap from different angles. You are able to cap from this side of the wall and have cover there. You are able to cap on this side of the wall. So you got to be very careful as to where you are defending, because Cannon Fodder can move in and they can cap without you even knowing. And with that being said, here we go, guys. Cannon Fodder's moving in. This is going to be a big round to decide. And here they go with their defenses. This is what it's looking like, guys. Shots already fired. One taken out at cockpit. Cannon Fodder now down 1. Now, Ponecake right here. This is going to be a big play for him. He's got 3 members over here. Now, one is watching in that building, and we'll be able to possibly get... Ooh, position given away. Ponecake communicating to his team that he did take fire from over there. Cannon Fodder is going to need to be a little bit more careful. They did manage to safely cross 1. Meanwhile, Cannon Fodder did just lose another one. So this push right here with these 3 are going to be absolutely crucial. Some shots fired. He's moving in. And taken out by Ponecake. This is a very good defense so far from SMC.
It was northern to tank.
Ooh, another one taken out on the sandhills. And it's up to Timmy and them, and taken out by Ponecake, securing 2.
Thank you. Good cover. Thank you.
Very good play by Ponecake right there, managing to handle the roof very well right there. And here we go again. With that being said, it's over into the crater objective, and It is gas station. This is going to be... Or ambulance. My apologies. But this is going to be a long walk for them. It's going to be... a very tough situation. Now, one thing that's interesting, too, is there actually is a sand hill right here that you can actually stand on and be able to see over the hill, which is going to be a very crucial point. Is it possibly something that they are going to use? Danglers are one that have used that, and they've used that against us on Animal House. But, yeah, it'll be interesting to see. This is how they're moving in. It looks like we do have one defensor over in the burning building. Gonna zoom over. Shots fired by Mr. Beefy. He did spot someone. Just trying to get a pick off. Unable to. Dang, that is a good smoke. That got some huge distance. That's going to make it very easy for them to cross the street. They are completely covered by that smoke. And Landon Jordan managed to safely cross, followed by Mr. Beefy, who will follow. While they are working on going around, they aren't going to hit much resistance right there, but over here we are. Pwnkick and the Sickness are going to be a very good distraction while Landon Jordan and then move up and around. They do have a little bit of a problem. They are in a bit of an L shape. And what I mean by that is that they have people in the burning building, and they have people over at objective. Timmy's crouched down, though. It looked like he was taken out, but he wasn't. And Sickness taking Hoochie down. He is able to get a revive, though. And Sickness is unable to secure the kill. Also, we got one sneaking in from behind right here. Oh! Sickness just got taken down. Is Pwnkick going to get taken down? Pwnkick gets taken down also. Beautiful, beautiful shots. Also, Hoochie is going to be able to get a revive right now. Timmy's peeking out right now. This is kind of a dangerous move for Timmy, but he's able to get a shot off. Not able to secure anything just yet. And taken out. That's going to be a big push right there. Also, Dobo needs to be careful. He's getting some shots fired. Hoochie's back up and good to go. It's 2v1 right now. Hoochie surprisingly moving away from objective and trying to get a roundabout view on the opponent. That's somewhat of a risky move at this point. You know he has to make it to objective, but you're going to peek out and get the kill. Nice. And my apologies, there is one left. So my mistake right there. And it will be Honey Half being the last man standing. At the same time, they are not watching objective closely. Honey Half not knowing this, though, is going to be playing it safe. He's got to worry about Dobo right there. I'm surprised that they actually got that far from objective. If Honey Half was in a bit better of a position, he could have easily capped and it would have been over 4-1 on SMC again. Dobo's moving out. That's going to give away his position. Is he going to get the kill? He shot Honey Half twice. Honey Half pre-fired while he was shooting back up. They now know where he's at. I don't think he has a syringe yet, though. I think he's already used it. Hoochie's moving up and around. Has no idea where Honey Half is at this point. And taken out. It's 1v1. Minute 14. Dobo is far away from the objective. Honeyhalf can totally cap right now. Oh, now I can't. Honeyhalf might have just been spotted too by Dobo. He's going for the cap. Dobo didn't hear the click. And got the kill, tying it up 2-2 right now. Also, guys, here is currently the kills. Honeyhalf has 6 kills right now and 2 deaths. Meanwhile, Sickness also has 5 kills and 2 deaths. Not bad at all. It's pretty spread out evenly on Cannon Fodder's side. So that'll be very interesting to see how it goes. But this is a lot closer than on Bazaar. And if Cannon Fodder happens to win this round, that means SMC is going to be down a round. And if Mop Squad happen to win another one, then they will be undefeated and SMC might be in trouble. Also, side note, spider outside my window just caught a bug. Good job. It's going to be same objective, guys. So this will be very fun to see what they do. And the nice part about seeing them play the same objectives is how are they going to defend it differently? How are they going to attack differently than what we just previously saw? So the biggest thing as a defensive player that you need to figure out is where they spawn from. There's always 2 possible spawns, and so the biggest thing is you try to plan for both until you know where they come from, and then you adjust. The Sickness at the same time is running up, going prone to try to get a peek out. There's one at the white car in the hotel. He might be able to see him. Nope, there's going to be a wall in the way. He won't be able to see him there, but he will be able to see one running cement and taking him out. Double tapped, and he's dead. Okay, they are being very careful now. They know someone who is the Sickness is around there. And now that they know where they spawned in, there's multiple people who are moving up and around. You can hear footsteps behind. Uh-oh, Dobo's running into trouble. Takes out Sickness. Not able to double tap. Landon Jordan running in. Hoochie moving in. Uh-oh. Sickness taken out. Landon securing that kill, though. So they have 3 confirmed so far. It's up to these 2. Timmy and Skid Row. They also have to somewhat be worried if Landon isn't running around. He's actually running back and rendezvousing with the rest of his squad. Smart choice, but he did have a chance to be able to flank around if he needed. But at the same time, they have no idea where Skid Row is. He might be picked off right now by Mr. Beefy. If Mr. Beefy peeks up a little bit more, dead. They now know where possibly the last one is, because generally you can assume that people are traveling in groups. You don't generally see a person traveling alone anymore. You generally see them traveling in pairs of 2 or 3. This is going to be a big round for SMC if they can secure this, because they've done really good on the attack so far. Timmy taking some shots. Beefy now knows exactly where he is at. He's going to be telling his team that. Now, the dangerous part about that is they are able to count how many people they've killed. Beefy knows that Sickness killed 1, Landon has confirmed 2, Beefy confirmed 1, and Timmy is the last one. So Mr. Beefy's able to, you know, really know that this is the final guy that they have just found. Timmy's got to be very careful there. I generally don't like to travel where a dead body of my teammate is, because that generally means I'm going to get killed too. Which we also saw was the case here. But if there's a dead body, I never go the same path where I see a dead body. It's the same thing as double peeking. You just got to be very careful about that. Alright, guys. Is this possibly going to be the final round? And here we go, round's about to start. And they are off to the races. SMC has been a dominating force so far, and they've been on fire. Some shots fired. Landon Jordan does take a shot. This objective also that they are having to defend on, with it being the plane wing, this is a very tough one to defend. Sickness is very good at pushing up, but he sometimes is also the first one to be picked off. So that's something that he needs to be careful of. He was picked off by someone who was on the roof right over there last time, so that's something to keep in mind. Also, on top of this, this is what the positions are looking like for them. A pretty wide spread for defense. Hoochie peek in the corner, taken out by Sickness. Sickness's position is given away. Roof is going to peek and take him out right here. Take him out. Oh! Sickness manages to barely get taken out, almost being able to cover the rock. Almost. Meanwhile, Landon Jordan is over at the tank. He did take a couple of bullets. They did just confirm one more. They do have to be careful about the one on the roof. SMC, if they are able to get this cap, that'll be huge, defeating Cannon Fodder 5-2. And they have a good chance to be able to do that. Landon Jordan is generally one to try to go for the cap, and right now, they don't have too many people who are near the objective at all. So he has a good chance of being able to run in and get the cap. There's one at white car, but I mean, if he's on the other side of the roof, and Gag is being distracted, then Landon Jordan has the opportunity to run in, and this is what we're seeing him do right now. He's checking the area, getting a good eval, moving in. He's covered in smoke completely. He is going for the cap. Oh, he took a bullet and is down. That was too close. Gag barely being able to get that. That was a good shot from Gag. Otherwise, it would have been completely over. Honey Hat being the last man standing again. It's interesting, though. Mainly due to the fact that there's 2-on-1, and Honey Half has been in this situation before already in this round. So, what's he gonna do? Oops. Meant to do that. He still has a ton of time left. 3 minutes left. But he is a little bit far from objective right now. At this point, you try to assume where people are going to be hiding at. And in this case for me, I generally assume one is near objective, either on the roof or near the objective in some way, shape, or form, and in burning building, in the burning office, just because that is a very common place to hide, because being Volk wearing all black, you do blend in very well. Gag's going to possibly have a shot on Honey Half. He hasn't spotted him just yet. Honey Half is taking aim. Moving back. Honey Half knows Gag's there. He might be going for a shot. He's taking shots. Gag ducks down. He knows exactly where he's at. Is Gag going to be able to peek? No, he's not. He's going to reevaluate his position and move in. They are running to the same area. They're both going to ambulance. Gag heard him. Honey Half taken out. It's tied up 3-3. And hit the stab. Cannon Fodder now defending. That's going to be an interesting turn of events. Cannon might be able to win this round. Also checking over at the roster so far that we have for the rounds. We are taking a look to see if the score has been reported so far for SMC, or for Arsenic and their team. So far, I am not seeing. So, they might still be playing. Thank you for keeping him posted on scores, guys, and thanks for the comments on the stream. Here we go. Let's see. What's Cannon Fodder going to say here? This is a big moment here. Taking a round from SMC will be detrimental. Gag's taking some shots. They now know where they spawn. They have 2 in hotel. Sickness is also rotating back around.
There's one. I see one objective. One down.
Beautiful, beautiful shot. And they are down a man. Sickness has no idea what the crap just happened right there. Just one of his teammates are now down. That is a big kill right there. Also, I will refresh you on who the next rounds are going to be against after this round. So, should be good. It's going to be, next round is going to be, alright, let's take a look. They are moving it super slow. They got to be very careful about that hotel room, though. Generally, you expect 1 to be in there. I'm actually somewhat surprised that it's 2. Because what happens is, you can get trapped in that room pretty easily. Now, don't get me wrong. Being there allows you to have a very big tactical advantage, and you are able to get some really strong shots off. But at the same time, you got to be so careful, because if you get trapped in there and you get suppressed in there, there is no chance for you to be able to escape, and there is a chance that they can get the cap. Especially with 2 in there. Coochie hitting a pole more than anything else, or hitting a wall. That gave away his position a little. Dobo is going to be moving up. Sickness is going to be a little bit of a risk taker here, maybe trying to peek out, but so far no one else is really around. We got one on the wide. Gag on the wide. Sickness is just patiently waiting for it. Meanwhile, Hoochie and Dobo are both right there. Gag is taking a peek. Ooh, Oh, Sickness took the shot, gave away his position, but miss. Gag's gonna be moving back. Oh, Sickness taken out with a nade. That one shot gave away his position and told Cannon Fodder everything they needed to hear. Oh, in the background got shot. The one at the boulder. Or Honey Half took a shot. Thought that was back at boulder watching the minimap. My apologies. Pwnecake moved out and around, managed to snag a kill. Trying to move up, trying to get Sickness up. Will he be able to? They used it on the wrong one, and they lost a man because of that. Pwnecake's trying to secure it. Sickness is officially down. 2 on 3. Pwnecake in the firefight of his life right now. Pwnecake taken out. Last one is Mr. Beefy in the hotel. They are able to move in. Mr. Beefy moves out. He's trying to get killed. They secure it. Cannon Fodder takes the round. SMC loses this round 4-3. So currently, wow, that's huge. That is absolutely huge, which means this last round, this last match might be able to decide it for everyone. Right now, though, Mob Squad is looking rather good. So, with that being said, guys, we have a couple of things to pull up. For example, the challenge bracket, pulling it up right now. And that is Mob Squad and Boss Fight both split. So that is going to be a very interesting turn of events for the final round. Because right now, Mob Squad and SMC Tactical are tied. And Boss Fight needs to win this next round too in order for everything to... Wow, this is going to be super close, guys. Anyway, so the next round is going to be taking place in an hour. I'm going to be jumping over with Nightfire to cast the final round of today for League Cast 1. That is going to be Boss Fight versus Cannon Fodder. And then on Twitch Channel 2 is going to be SMC versus Mob Squad. Guys, these are going to be super close games. These are going to be super intense. Get pumped about that. And with that, we are going to be sending you guys out. We'll be back in an hour.
Looking to get into competitive virtual reality gaming? Register and compete for free at VRMasterLeague.com. Join hundreds of community members in the official Discord, where you can find a team, discuss a game, and more. Every week, teams from across the globe play for the chance to participate in the end-of-season championship tournament for prizes from league sponsors, ProTube VR, and VR Cover. Think you got what it takes? Join VR Master League and find out.
Sickness getting dangerously close to objective, though. He is going for the plant.
Operator taking shots. They know he's back by the objective room.
Kibo's has no idea if Beasley managed to get past him. This is going to be a 3v3 for beginners.
But this is catastrophic for Raphael, right?
Soul defender now to the map.
God, look at this.
Kills on him.
He did it!
I didn't even see it!
He's getting greedy. Is he going to get it? He gets it. He gets the knife.
A grenade returning for Sir Al, and Sir Al is down. That's how you throw a grenade.
You hear someone here?
He hears Scooby. He got Scooby. Another one coming.
This one,
Operator.
next
He
two.
got Operator.